And are you ready? Because, okay, folks, here it is. The secret of organizational success. Are you ready? Wait for it. It's pretty simple, really. It's all about your mid-level and first-line managers. Assuming you have a basically decent product or service that people want and you have a fundamentally sound strategy for marketing, sales, and delivery, the road to success travels directly through the skill and capacity of your mid-level and first-line managers. I'm Grace Judson. I help executives turn their mid-level and first-line managers into the leaders they need to be in order to succeed. Very simply. Because if those managers are just adequate managers, you're going to do okay, but you're probably not going to do great. If they're not so great at managing, you're probably struggling, at least in some areas of your business. But if you have actual leaders in those positions, people who know how to inspire, coach, motivate, give feedback, understand their teams, and so on, you are going to succeed and grow. It really is that simple. But that means it's also challenging. Because to have mid-level and first-line leaders, you have to recognize two things. First, the difference between being an individual team member and being a manager and leader is huge. It is a gap the size of the Grand Canyon, okay? Everything someone has done as an individual contributor is task-oriented. They come in, they do the work they're assigned to do, they're evaluated based on the quality and timeliness of that work. And then they get promoted because they were timely and they delivered good quality. But as a leader and manager, it's suddenly now about other people's work. It's about their team's ability to get the work done, do the tasks, complete the project, hopefully with that desired quality and timeliness. It is an entirely different skill set to help other people do what they need to do, to guide other people through that process versus doing it yourself. Second, this is not something people can just magically do right out of the gate. Even the best people have a learning curve, and for some that learning curve is longer than others. Plus, let's face it, if people haven't had good role models, good examples of what leadership is, they're starting off with a serious handicap. What bad habits have they witnessed and then therefore picked up? And what bad habits are they continuing to develop and rely on? Who is available to help them understand what they need to learn and to coach them through the inevitable challenges? It's simple enough. If you're an executive, you need to allocate resources, budget, training materials, and time to help develop your managers into the leaders your business needs. And if you're a manager who's not getting that support, if you want your career to be meaningful and successful, you need to ask your management for training, coaching, support to learn what it means to be the kind of leader you really want to be. And if they won't give it to you, then you need to either go out and get it yourself or, yes, sorry, but find another company to work for where they will give you the support you need to be excellent. The return on the investment is huge, plus the investment does not need to be huge, either of time or financial resources. And it is this simple because the road to success, whether as a company or in your career, travels through leadership. Understanding it, learning it, developing it, and being it. Like I said, I'm Grace Judson. I'm a leadership geek. I love this stuff, and I would be delighted if you would hit subscribe. There are other resources down below this video, and by all means, contact me if there's anything I can do to help you in this process. Take care, go forth, be a leader.